Let's begin. This is Kyle Johnston mic'd up. You can find my work on Twitter at kjohnstonmic'dup. You can find my work on my website, kylejohnstonmic'dup.wordpress.com. These are my plays of the day. We got an early start to the day with the college basketball tourneys kicking off. We got Europa League fucking going on right now. I'm watching Rostov host Man United. It's 1-1 right now going into the 80th minute. Rostov has definitely took control of the second half. United scored just before half and took their foot off the gas pedal. Rostov has come out and pressed us pretty fucking hard in the second half, and we're having trouble distributing the ball to our forwards. We're getting stuck basically, caught deep in our own half. If I was a gambling man right now, I'd be fucking looking at Rostov to score the next goal. I think we can hang on 1-1. I have the under in this game, so we're sweating this fucking game out. I have the under in the Copenhagen Ajax game as well. And last I checked, that game was 1-1. But we'll take a look, get a little update. So both games that I got the under in are 1-1 right now. Copenhagen scored the minute and a half into the fucking game. Then Dahlberg fucking equalized. Kasper Dahlberg, you're going to hear about him. He's going to get bought up by a couple of bigger teams, bigger clubs in Europe. He's quite the little talent that Ajax has. Ajax always seems to produce one of these talents every couple years. Some of them are a little bit overrated than others. But when you have an academy like Ajax, what can you say? So I'm sitting here talking about European football, and I haven't even mentioned Barcelona. Fucking Barcelona. I knew it. I told you guys yesterday. I called it. I was telling my buddy. I was telling my roommate. I didn't think it'd be that thrilling. I thought they might have pushed extra time. But 3 goals in the final 7 minutes. People are saying, oh my god, it's the biggest European comeback of all fucking time. Yada, yada, yada. Well, I remember fucking Manchester United scored twice in the final fucking minutes to beat Bayern Munich, to fucking earn the treble. And to me, that's the biggest comeback in Champions League fucking history for that shit to fucking go down. But I give Barcelona a lot of fucking credit. I'm not the biggest Barca fan. I hated Guardiola. I hated the fucking Guardiola era in Barcelona. They just fucking won everything. I fucking couldn't stand it. Like, I should have liked it. I should have loved the dominance. Like, the football was beautiful. Like, watching Barcelona matches were absolutely fucking pure enjoyment. You know, I just fucking couldn't stand them fucking winning all the time. I'm a Messi fan. I'm also a Ronaldo fan. I am. He's a United boy. I have a soft spot for Ronaldo and always will have a soft spot for Ronaldo. I hate the comparison. I hate going back and forth. If I had a gun to my head, do I think Messi is better than Ronaldo? Yes. Yes, he is. Both very impactful. Both 1A, both 1B. Now, that was just absolutely incredible. Like, PSG, like, that was fucking embarrassing. If I'm a PSG supporter, I'm fucking furious. Furious. Calling for fucking heads. Like, you guys have dominated Ligue 1 for years. The only thing that has fucking eluded your grasp is the Champions League. And you come out and you put on a brilliant performance in the first leg at home. And you crumble. You absolutely fucking crumble. And you even had a lifeline when Cavani scored. You crumbled right from the beginning. You played an awful first half. You let Barcelona dominate the fucking ball instead of going out and attacking. Counter-attack. Fucking put Barcelona on the back foot a little bit. Give Barcelona a little something to think about while they're trying to push forward. So, like, as much as it was on Barcelona for the epic comeback, and people are saying, oh, the Atlanta Falcons of Europe, blah, 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 this. But, you know, I give them a lot of credit, but fucking PSG, you fucking blew it. Again. And it's been year in and year out where you've had a half-decent performance followed by a shit fucking performance. Or a shit performance followed by a half-decent performance. It turned into the Arsenal of Champions League. Like, stop watching fucking Arsenal fucking games. So that was fucking embarrassing. PSG's a good club. That's what makes this comeback so fucking good. Is that PSG is not just some mid-range fucking European club. PSG is fucking a class club. Like, they got class fucking players. So, it was fucking awesome to watch. Once you saw the first goal go in early, you fucking knew. You just knew. And I knew going into the game. But once you saw that, you knew. So United can't get the fuck out of their end. Every time I look up, we're fucking sitting deep in our fucking end. Paul Pogba's fucking disappeared in the second half. Ibrahimovic has disappeared because he can't get him the fucking ball. Now we started Ashley Young up on the flank. It was nice to see Ashley Young get some run out. Get some time on the pitch. But Ashley Young's not fucking good enough for United right now. And I am going to get to my plays. Don't worry, I have a shitload to talk about. I'm just a little distracted with the football game going on right now. But yeah, let's hop on some plays because some of them have already kicked off. Like I said, a lot of these conference tourneys started around noon. The first games. So Duke, they beat Clemson by 7 last night. I had a great night last night. Great fucking night. Nice night to pad the fucking bank. We only had 2 fucking setbacks, really. That was fucking Clemson and the under in the Detroit fucking Boston game. Boston just fucking beat down fucking the Detroit Red Wings, 6-1. But, we were riding Clemson last night at plus 6.5. Now, I had Clemson. I fucking bought a few points and threw them in a fucking parlay, which cashed. But the single play at plus 6.5 did not. We just missed out. It is what it is. We regroup. But Duke, they're taking on Louisville in the ACC tourney. Louisville's a fucking good team. Duke seems to be playing a lot better basketball. And one thing about Duke is when they're in the underdog position, they play a lot fucking better. I've noticed this year. A lot better when the fucking odds are against them a little bit. Now, Coach K, he knows how to coach in tourneys. Now, I like the over in this game. I had the over at 144. The in-game is down to 136.5 right now. It's 8-7 Louisville. 13 minutes left in the first quarter. We're going to see this game open up a little bit. We're going to see this game open up. I'm not too fucking afraid right now. We always see more points in the second half than the first in these college games. Especially if this game's close, I think we can get it. It's going to be another sweat job, it looks like. But I think we can get the 145 in the Duke-Louisville game. Now, another game I got that's just about to kick off is Michigan State playing Penn State in the Big Ten tourney. It's nice to see the Big Ten tourney kicking fucking off. I used to have the Big Ten network down here at my parents' house, but we don't have it anymore. They fucking went and canceled a shitload of stuff when I left a few years ago. Fucking bullshit. So every time I come home, like, I always forget that I don't have some of these specialty channels. But hey, it's better than what I have at home and whatever, man. We can always live stream whatever we need to live stream. But Michigan State, they're taking on Penn State. Michigan State was 6-point favorites coming into this game. Total in this game was 138. I like the under. I like the under in this game. It's going to be a very close fucking game. Michigan State's got a very young team. Now, Tom Izzo's got a lot of experience, but the players do not. Penn State, they've been fucking struggling. They do not play nearly as well on the road as they do at home. Now, these two teams played earlier, obviously, and went under 142.5. Penn State beat Michigan State 72-63, but Michigan State's got a little bit more experience under their belt. They're also playing for the tournament. They're going to get in, probably. More than likely, they're going to get in based on just who they are. But they're playing for some positioning. They need a half-decent conference tournament to solidify their position in the tournament. I look for them to come out and play. I think it's going to be a really defensive battle. Penn State, they want to fucking go on a little run here. Try to finish the season strong. But they're both not used to the fucking sightlines at this court. Penn State did beat Nebraska 76-67, but I'm not too fucking worried about that. Nebraska's a fucking pretty shitty fucking team. So they got a little bit of experience, but Michigan State does not. They're going to hang around. I do like the under in this game. It's going to be your typical fucking Big Ten matchup. Now we'll jump into a little bit later games here. Alright. There's so many fucking games on the board here. I just gotta fucking find them. So George Mason. They play Fordham. I like George Mason. They lay in 4 points right now. The total's 130.5. Don't really have a play on the total. But I like George Mason at -4 to move on and cover the points. Now these two teams are pretty equal in conference play. Fordham were 7-11. George Mason were 9-9. But George Mason just scores better. They're more efficient at fucking scoring the basketball. They play half decent defense as well. Pretty solid away, 4-4-1. Now Fordham is 5-2-2 against the spread in conference play away. So that kind of fucking makes you a little fucking scary. But George Mason is just the better basketball team this season. It is what it is. They're also playing for like an NIT kind of berth, so a half-decent showing in the conference tournament could solidify an NIT invitation for George Mason. So I look for the Patriots to cover the -4 against Fordham Rams. Try to pull up a couple of other games here. So Colorado. Talk about the Rams. Colorado, they play Arizona. Let me just pull up some numbers here. I'm so used to like the time zones and where the everybody is. Now it's just all fucked up because they play early games and etc. etc. So the Colorado Buffaloes, sorry. I'll get to the Colorado State Rams. I got them a little later on my card. That's why I'm thinking about them. It's the Colorado State Rams. They've been like my favorite college basketball team all year. You know, they dance in my head all the time. Keep an eye out for the Rams. But the Buffaloes, they play Arizona down at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Now, right now, Arizona, the Wildcats are laying 7.5 points. The total's 138.5. I like the over. I like the over in this game. Arizona's going to be able to get their points. Colorado, they're not the greatest team on the fucking road. 2-7 straight up conference play. 3-6 ATS. But they're going to be able to get their points. They put up 75 points a game conference play. Arizona, they play some alright fucking defense, but they're 1-7-1 against the spread at home, and I think Colorado's going to be able to hang in this game. Arizona's going to be able to is going to have to put up points to win this game. So I like the over 138.5 in the Arizona-Colorado Pac-12 game. I know there's a lot of fucking games here. I got a lot of fucking games. We're still sitting at 1-1. We're both into extra time. We're really sweating this out. So we cashed the under in the Man United Rostov game. So we just need Copenhagen Ajax to hold on here 1-1. We can start this fucking afternoon off. Start this night off on a fucking good note. It's always good to fucking make a little money in the early afternoon. So anyways, back to college basketball since there's so much shit. But Fresno State, this game really intrigues me. I like Fresno State. They host New Mexico. Fresno State's laying 2.5 points. Total's 141.5. Now Fresno State's just playing very good basketball. Very good fucking basketball lately. And the Lobos, they're a dangerous fucking team. Let me just fucking find her. The Lobos are a dangerous fucking team, but the Bulldogs, when they've rallied off fucking 5 wins in a row, they're 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 playing New Mexico. They beat New Mexico earlier this year. It was at home. And then they hung tough when playing New Mexico earlier this season, just after Christmas, just before New Year's. So there's a lot going on in that fucking game, but they hung tough. Lost by 5 points in New Mexico, but they beat them down by 10 at home. They're laying 2.5 points right now over the Lobos. I like the Fresno State Bulldogs to cover the 2.5 points. They've been playing really good fucking basketball lately. Walked into Boise and beat Boise. Had a significant win in San Diego State. So I look for the Bulldogs to cover the 2.5 points today against New Mexico. Now, I only got 2 more college games. I swear we're going to get to fucking something else. It's a fucking huge board, man. It's like a fucking kid in a candy store right now. A lot of people say like the fucking first couple days of March Madness are the best days in college basketball, but these first few days, first couple rounds in the conference tourneys, when all the conference tourneys are going down, is fucking absolutely amazing. There's just so many fucking games on the board. Now, I was mentioning the Colorado State Rams. They play Air Force. Colorado State, they're laying 7.5 points. What can I say about Colorado State, man? They've been covering fucking machines all fucking year, man. All fucking year. Now, Air Force, they had a good showing in their final outing by beating Wyoming. But Air Force fucking sucks. Colorado State Rams are 7-2 against the spread away. They're going to have a fucking half-decent conference tournament. They're a dangerous team. They're one to fucking watch. Usually overlooked. 8-2 in their last 10. Air Force is 2-8 in their last 10. 2-6-2 against the spread in those same amount of games. I like the Colorado State Rams to cover the 7.5. I know it's a lot, but I like Colorado State to cover it. They've been good to us all year. How can you not keep fucking riding them? Now, Rutgers, they just beat Ohio State outright. They're playing Northwestern. Northwestern's laying 8 points. Total this is 123.5. It's going to be a very slow, typical Big Ten fucking matchup. Defense, defense, defense. Probably a lot of sloppiness. Northwestern isn't very efficient at scoring, which is going to allow Rutgers to hang into this game. Now, Rutgers ain't going to the March Madness tournament. Rutgers ain't even going to the NIT. But Rutgers have been playing a lot of good basketball lately, and they got a lot of pride down in New Jersey. And the kids are playing for something. Now, I think Northwestern is going to win this game, but I think Rutgers covers the 8 points. And in fact, I bought a 0.5 point to get it up to plus 8.5. And I gotta thank Sports Rage for the little insight. He was saying Rutgers is going to be a nice little play in the Big Ten tourney. He wasn't sure if they're going to win outright or they were going to cover. Sure enough, they won outright. They covered. I'm going to fucking take a little bit of that advice, because if you don't take advice in life, you're fucking dumb, because you don't know everything. So I'm going to fucking ride some Rutgers basketball action this evening at plus 8.5 against Northwestern. Whew! That's a lot of college basketball fucking talk. You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. I fucking look at some fucking numbers, some notes on college fucking basketball. United game cashes the fucking under. We're in the 94th fucking minute in the Copenhagen Ajax game, and somehow there's a fucking goal. I don't know who fucking scored, but all I know is a big fucking L on the fucking board for lost. And I don't like that fucking word. It's fucking bullshit. Come on, you goddamn motherfuckers. You just ruined a great afternoon. You ruined a great start to the fucking afternoon, man, after a fucking really good day yesterday. We're hoping to keep the fucking streak fucking going, man. I've been fucking, my hockey picks have been hot. My soccer picks have been fucking hot. Unusually hot this season. And that's fucking bullshit. That's a big slap in the fucking face. I don't know who scored. Hopefully Ajax. But that's beyond the point. Beyond the point is I wanted to fucking pad the bank account going in with a little bit of house money into these fucking afternoon basketball games. Fuck. Alright, Rolos, like, they played the game live on the fucking TSN here, so they should get to the highlights pretty quick. But that's bullshit. I clicked fucking refresh on the account, and it fucking didn't move, and I'm like, what the fuck? How did it not move? But anyways, that was a lot of fucking college basketball talk. We're going to fly through it fucking the NBA real quick, because I only have one play for you. I love the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight. Lost back-to-back games against the Miami Heat. Miami Heat just been hot. Even last night against Charlotte. Like, Charlotte had their number earlier this season. Miami's like, no, the fucking public, some of the sharps saw the line moving down on Charlotte. People are betting on Charlotte. And Miami's like, no. But we're not talking about Miami Heat. We're talking about the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron James, Kyrie Irving. They do not let themselves lose 3 games in a row. Pistons are playing back-to-back fucking games. Cavaliers are laying 4.5 points right now. I got them at 5, which kind of sucks, but I'm not too fucking worried. Total's 217. I like the Cleveland Cavaliers at minus 4.5 to beat down the Detroit Pistons tonight. And finally, I know it's longer than usual. Hopefully you guys with your short attention spans can fucking pay attention to this shit. I'm trying to I want to see what happened in this fucking Copenhagen Ajax fucking game. But on the frozen pond, the Rangers have just fucking owned the road this year. Carolina fucking sucks. They're playing a little over their heads for a while. The Rangers are 24-8 on the road this season. 24-8. Now, I was paying attention to the Sharks' underrun earlier this season. Wasn't really quite paying attention to what the New York Rangers were doing. Mainly because Lundqvist was a little erratic and shit like that. But 24-8 on the road this year. So the Rangers are minus 120 favorites on the money line. Total's 5.5 pucks. But I like the New York Rangers at minus 120 to beat the Carolina Hurricanes tonight on the ice. And finally, my last pick that I will fucking talk about. The LA Kings, they host the Nashville Predators. Kings are minus 150 home favorites. Total's 5 pucks. Now I have Pekka Rinne as my fantasy hockey goalie. So I kind of hope they win, but I don't because they've been leaking goals like fucking crazy. They've been scoring goals like crazy fucking too. Philippe Forsberg's just fucking on fire. But the Kings are making their little late playoff push. They didn't quite get it done last year, but they're going to get it done this year. They're going to get in. The Kings are going to get the fuck in. Jonathan Quick's back. Drew Doughty's playing awesome hockey. Carter and the boys are starting to score. Joe McGinley's a nice fit. I like the Kings at minus 150 at home to get the job done. Whew! Well, that was a lot of fucking work. So I don't have any plays right now in the afternoon games in the Europa League. I'll fucking jump on that and tweet that shit out. Play a little fucking in-play. I've been focusing on this. Been focusing on the basketball. Now I'm fucking really pissed. Like, fuck, man. Like, it was right there. It was like right fucking there, man. They just pulled the fucking PSG in the last fucking minute. Fuck. But remember, you can find my work on Twitter at KJohnstonMic'd Find my work on my website, KyleJohnstonMic'dup.wordpress.com. And if you're not laying money down the table, you're not winning.